It was lights out at UTC.
Plus, we have details on a royal arrest.
I'm Kaylin McCaslin.
And I'm Zach Lewis. Your news starts now. So where were you when the lights went out?
We had an almost campus-wide power outage on Tuesday afternoon. This is what it looked like at the University Center, where they were holding an off-campus housing fair. The only light that came was from laptops from the vendors of the fair, which was held in the Tennessee room. The outage lasted about an hour.
So what do you do when the lights go out? You head outside to enjoy the great weather. Trezor Cassidy was there, and she shared these photos with us.
With the power back on, students got a chance to decide what their college path would be. The Majors and Minors Fair was held on Wednesday afternoon. You could visit with advisors and leaders in all fields of campus study. If you missed out, check in with your campus advisor for more information.
How about a little music to help you through the class? That's what happened with the Rising Rock class this week. Students are creating a story about a barbershop quartet, and they got to experience one live quartet. Here's a part of the performance.
You're
Be sure to check out the story upcoming on Rising Rock.
Is the weather forecast something to sing about?
We're not quite done with the cold weather. Here's Trezor Cassidy to tell us why.
Now on to the forecast. Saturday, we're looking at rain and a high of 64. Sunday, a high of 46. Monday, we can expect a high of 36 and a low of 24. Tuesday, 46 and 24. Wednesday will be overcast with a high of 57 and a low of 32. Thursday, we're looking at some rain with a high of 54 and a low of 43. And Friday, we're between 58 and 38.
The former Prince Andrew was arrested and held for hours by British police Thursday on suspicion of misconduct in public office related to his links to Jeffrey Epstein. It's an extraordinary choice in a country where authorities once sought to shield the royal family from embarrassment. This is the first time in nearly 4 centuries that a British royal was placed under arrest. The Thames Valley Police Force said that Andrew's Mountbatten Windsor was released on Thursday evening, about 11 hours after he was detained at his home.
Memorial services honoring the life of Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr. will be expanded beyond Chicago with events in Washington, D.C. and South Carolina. Jackson was a protege of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. and 2-time presidential candidate. He died earlier this week at the age of 84 after battling a rare neurological disorder that affected his ability to move and talk. Jackson will lie in repose next week at the Chicago headquarters of his Rainbow Push Coalition, with a public celebration of life and homegoing services to follow.
Eric Dane, the actor best known for his roles in Grey's Anatomy as McSteamy, died Thursday from ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. He was 53. His representative said that the diagnosis was announced less than a year ago. In a statement, his family said that he spent his final days surrounded by his friends, his wife, and his 2 daughters, Billy and Georgia. Following his diagnosis, Dane became a passionate advocate for ALS awareness and research. He was remembered as a devoted father who adored his fans and was grateful for their outpouring of love and support.
An amazing end to the Olympics women's hockey.
Plus, an Olympic champion returns to the podium. Our Dominic Butler has the details.
The U.S. women's hockey team captured Olympic gold Thursday with a 2-1 overtime win over Canada in Milan. Hillary Knight forced overtime with a tipped goal in the final minutes of regulation, setting U.S. Olympic career records in goals and points. In 3-on-3 overtime, Megan Keller scored the game winner just over 4 minutes in to spark an emotional celebration. Goalie Aaron Frankel stopped 30 shots as the Americans finished a dominant tournament with a perfect 7-0 record. The victory marks the United States' third Olympic gold in women's hockey and another thrilling chapter in its rivalry with Canada. Michaela Schifrin is back on top of the Olympic podium, winning gold in the slalom in Cortina. The American star delivered 2 dominant runs, claiming her 3rd career Olympic gold medal. The victory ended an 8-year Olympic medal drought and made her the first American skier to win 3 alpine golds. An emotional Schifrin said the moment felt like being born again as she reflected on overcoming injuries, pressure, and the loss of her father. With the win, Schifrin further cements her legacy as one of the greatest alpine skiers the sport has ever seen. Both UTC basketball teams picked up big wins Thursday night, sweeping Western Carolina and Mercer. The Mocs women dominated on Play for K night, holding Western Carolina to a season-low 36 points and a 52-36 victory at home. Kaya Elizalde led the way with 20 points, while Gianna Corbett added 15 as Chattanooga improved to 9-2 in SoCon play. On the men's side, Jordan Friesen scored 25 points to lift the Mocs to a 94-90 road win over Mercer. Chattanooga closed the game on a late run to secure the hard-fought conference victory.
That's this edition of Mocs News. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to keep up with us on our Instagram page.
We are also on Facebook and YouTube. Have a good weekend.